You ever been concerned about getting your money stolen? It used to be that we were concerned about people coming and stealing our dollars. They'd come and mug us from our purses or take it from our wallets, and sometimes they would kill us for our money. But it's not so much like that these days. Now, all they have to do is log online or put a skimmer on a transaction system and they can get your credit card data and have access to way more money than they would have before. We have companies like Home Depot who have recently had malware attacks on them. What happened with them was hackers jumped onto their system through a vendor's username and password, and they were able to elevate their security rights until the point that they could get in and install malware onto the point of sale systems. After that, they had access to everyone's credit card data who swiped it and entered it in. Another way that they can get your data is through a device called a skimmer. It's a little device that they put on either swipe systems, or they can be standalone, that they can swipe your credit card through, or you swipe your credit card through, and it gives them your credit card information. This is a very dangerous thing because it can happen to anyone. It could happen when you give your card to your waitress, or when you go to Target and swipe your card there. Another way is, it's called a keystroke recorder. What that can do is when you're entering your data online to buy something on Amazon or on Newegg or something like that, they can record every keystroke you put into your computer, and with that they can determine which part is your credit card data. The real question is, what happens once your credit card data is stolen? What do the hackers do with it? Welcome to the dark web. This can only be accessed through the Tor network, which is an encrypted browser which hides your information, your identity.
Bacardi,
Cola,
cookies,
cream,
salt,
pepper.
you're good.
Here, credit card data can be stolen or sold for $20 to $40 if it was skimmed, and $5 to $10 if it was gotten on a keystroke reader. If all of your information is sold, including your social security number and your credit card data and your date of birth and name and much more, that can go from $100 to $200 just for one sale.
No, like we previously discussed in our emails, you had a long-range problem, correct?
Yes.
I had the perfect setup for you. This is Model 700 .308 Winchester bolt-action rifle, bipod, adjustable objective, long-range optic, heavy bull barrel, very accurate. Only catch though is not quiet.
Now what about this?
This is old Mosin. It's a piece of shit.
How much do you want?
2000.
I send you funds.
Alright, very well. Step over here.
What happens once they sell it is it's purchased by a fraudulent credit card manufacturer. They take all that data and make it onto a brand new card. They can then use that card to buy things such as stereos or pornography or other things, and most of the time they use this to resell it so that they can get the value of their money back through a second step.
Do you not have sufficient funds?
No. Funds complete.
Duh.
So what can you do? How can you keep your credit card data safe? How can you keep your money away from hackers and thieves? Well, there's a certain number of things you can do, and mostly that's just to check on your money constantly. You can keep your credit card log and your check log up to date all the time with your most recent receipts, and check that against your bank records. Another thing you can do is sign up for email or text message alerts from your bank or credit card provider. And they're going to check and see if there's any suspicious charges, and if there are, they'll email you or text you to let you know on that, so you can then call them. If your credit card data is stolen, you need to contact your bank right away. Also contact one of the credit providers so that they can shut down your credit card so that it won't be able to be used by the thieves.
That was perfect. I was just trying to keep us quiet so I don't know if the mic was. That was so lucky. That was awesome.